this is in D. And this is Star Bethlehem.
Okay, I want to learn that. Now, I just want to go straight with it that time. I think that almost is straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
At one part there, that first part looks like I almost go with the G quick and then back up to D.
I don't think so.
I started to do it once and I don't think it is. I think just a straight second was all that needed.
I think you got it.
That's a pretty straight tune. Pretty straight tune. That's a good speed on that tune.
Now, I learned that off of that James Bryan thing that you know.
Boy, you should have been with us the night we went back there for 2.5 hours and played with James Bryan and Norman and Nancy Blake. Well, I was completely out of my... I just sat there with my mouth open.
Yeah,
Art would play these tunes on the fiddle, and then Blake would sit over there and flat picking, you know, and just not real fast, just a good speed and everything.
I've been in those, that very, you know, that I did play a show with him, and I've been around James a lot more than I have Norman, but James...
Of course, he's so quiet, you know.
You know, if he likes you, Norman, he'll talk, but he talks so, you know, and he talks kind of far out, but, and Blake, if you don't talk music, he won't talk to you.
Oh well, I know that's all they know, he and Nancy, I'm sure.
Now this Turkey in a Pea Patch, or Buzzard in a Pea Patch.
Buzzard in a Pea Patch, okay.
That was on that Buddy Thomas.
Okay. Right.
Buddy Thomas record.
This may be crooked then.
No,
is it pretty straight?
Pretty straight.
Straight.
Yeah, that's straight too. No, I don't.
No, don't need it. Don't need it.
Come on, hon.
I do. How are you?
Joe Gibson sounds good.
Yes, right.
Do you remember the Blackhawk?
Waltz?
Yeah.
Capri Waltz or Blackhawk or, yeah. I'm getting where I can get around one that'll call it one and one the other. I played it the other day. If I can, go ahead. I think I can remember it. Clean. Coming back from that B minor to that C, you threw me there for a minute. Well, those kids played Martins and Dreamers 50 years ago, and Chancellors, and I was 12 and 14-year-old kids I'm talking about. Just, and not like this. There was none of this. They were just different type than some of these we've seen down in there. You know, they're real arrogant. They're just nice bunch of kids. They were just lucky they had a good bunch of kids like that. I don't know how they just lucked out. That's what they did. 15 kids that age, you ought to have more than one problem, but they didn't have.
You bet.
They had shaving cream and water balloon fights pretty bad. And then they cut the old boy off in town that was selling the shaving cream, so that stopped that problem.
Gordon,
you make a good teacher for that.
This tune is played in C, and the boy calls it the old Grey Goose. And it's got a few of the minors, but I'm sure you can hear. What, huh?
I said, wait just a second and I'll get out of here. I can't walk through there when I'm playing.
Okay, that's all he's saying.
First part, you got one A minor, right? Did that sound like you, or just skip that? Go to F straight?
You know, Gordon, I I can't hear that.
No, well,
I-
you inferred. No, I think do that first. Just do the first part again.
I think it's just a 2 measures and then back to C.
Okay, I knew something was wrong there. Okay.
Let me turn that around.
Okay. That's staying in a minor, isn't it?
I think that's
A minor, yeah.
It's just two measures though. Then you're right back in C.
Okay.
It's A minor,
C.
A minor 2 measures,
C.
C 2 measures, A minor 2 measures,
G.
and then F.
F up, then after F. Okay. I'm off.
You're the first one
Getting
that I've
close.
played that with so far that has come so close
Yeah,
to it.
well, I'm getting my sequence now.
But,
Now, I think that third measure is an A minor.
I do too.
Yeah,
I
and
do
then
too.
it's a straight, and then, okay, it's just a matter of sequence on that other. I was trying to go back to that. Let's go through it again here. That's no problem.
You want to go from scratch?
Yeah, start from start. That's it.
Good job.
Yeah,
too.
that's it. That's a good one. I like that kind of. I like different stuff. That jumps up to that F and then right back to the A minor again. See.
Yeah, that's
a good tune.
You're the first person that has second in that for me.
Well, that's good. That's not that. I tell you, there's a bunch of them that hop around like that. And see, Dean Johnson, that Denver Bell always used to throw me a little. It doesn't have any minors in it, but it jumps back up
Yeah.
from the F and down.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. Oh, that's a good little tune. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting the sequence in. That's good. Comes right back to that F down to A minor again. That's good. Where'd you learn that? That's a good tune.
I learned that off of a very young fiddle player, 19 years old, from California.
Huh, well, that's a good tune. That's the kind I like. Because they're different like that. I love those kind. That's just it.
Gordon, I know this smoke kind of bothers you.
Nope, that doesn't.
Would you like a Coke or Pepsi?
No,
or
thank
something?
you. I'm fine.
Well, I appreciate you getting that. because if we go up there at that contest, I might play that. There ain't nobody else knows that tune.
I've never heard it. No, that's a brand new
Yeah,
one to me. That's a new one.
I don't recall the name
That's
of
a
this.
good. Now that's the kind of speed I like. That's a steady. I don't like real fast stuff. I don't know why. I used to,
Well,
but I've gotten out where I just. Well, you're rushing too much when you do that. I guess that's what.
if you don't know, I can't think of the name of it. But the next time you see me, I'll tell you what the name of it is. And it's played in G. There's it's a nice little tune. The first change would be right into D.
You do.
Now, let me tell you, the name of that is Cherry Blossoms.
Cherry Blossom. I've heard. I'll check my listings at home and see if I hadn't picked that up somewhere because it sounded a little familiar.
I'm just.
Now I think that we'll go over it again here in a minute. I think that's third part. That'll be the second part before you go to D. Before you go up to D.
Yeah. See,
that's got a quick C.
Yeah.
Or I'm hitting a note there. That sounds
no,
good. Whatever.
You're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good tune. Gosh, you're whacking them out here fast.
Okay, this is your finger getting sore?
No, I would. Look at that finger.
Which one?
This one right here. Is it looking kind of crooked or something?
Leaning that way.
I play this long A so much. Like the other night down there, 3 hours straight, long A. Well, I've got such a callus, I can do it now, you know.
Oh yeah,
But
I know what
am I getting my finger crooked
I know
for
what
playing
you're talking
that thing
about.
smooth?
I know what you're talking about. You know,
think
Dad was an A chord fiddle player.
Oh well, yeah.
And he hated the inside A.
Yeah,
He wanted to.
Well, I'd rather play this one because I think it sounds good. And I tell you, see, I never did use. Now I don't have anything against capos, but for some reason, maybe it's because I wasn't tuning it right. But it used to be years ago when I first got this. If I put a capo on, I had to retune. Then when I take it off, I'd have to. I think what it was, I wasn't tuning it right in the first place. Because now when I do it, well, since I've got these things, you know, to tune them with, it's okay. But I just soon not use it.
That's true, Gordon. And besides, anything, if you're a good enough guitar player, you do not need a capo, even
Well,
no
the
matter
only
what.
thing is, there's some of these guys make, like old Wes Brown, he uses one a lot. But he makes some pretty good runs in B flat when they got him, you know.
Well, the B
But
flat
I
is.
just soon learned. But I've seen guys make runs without using capo and B flats, you know.
That's all right. But you know,
Well, he leans pretty much to bluegrass.
yes. And let me tell you something. There's no secret to you, and you know it. And it's like I said, I can't tell you the number, but I'll tell you
Yeah.
later
That's
on. It's in D. No, it's in D.
I mean, still.
It goes right up to G.
That's not. Is that D?
It's still D. Yeah, it's not a two-key
No,
tune.
I know, but it doesn't sound like it. Okay, go ahead, though.
Uh,
Just start anywhere.
you're missing your G
There's a
chord.
G in there.
Yeah.
Well, I was really cutting that off. I was going out of my chords too soon. Yeah, I need to go to G and need to stay in A longer. That's why it wasn't sounding. You weren't in D when I was trying to find the D. But it sure sounds like two different tunes there almost.
Well,
You're going to a lower D.
yeah, that's what it is. It's just going
Yeah.
an octave lower. Yeah. And the
Yeah. But
well,
that one I haven't heard that one. That's a
let's see. I mean, trying to. Now here is the. Gordon, this is a real pretty waltz, and it is a little bit twisted, but there's no minors in it.
Okay.
It's all major chords, you know. It's in D. It's a waltz. I call it Evelyn's waltz.
Okay.
A. See, just that much of it makes it a little faster. Yeah.
All right. can really get that quick A in there. But you can get a little minor in there.
Yes,
Now, listen,
and that's
in
great.
D chords, in waltzes especially, boy, that little B minor comes right in there, and it can just accent that D. And of course, most of them you go to G, and then E minor, and then an A. But there's not time for an E minor there. But that A.
What do you think of that
Oh,
waltz?
it's a pretty waltz. Yeah, that's a good waltz.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
It's a little bit different.
I'm missing one chord in there in the second part when I'm getting ready to go from the D down to the
B.
to the G to where I'm going to come back up and make that BEAD thing.
Oh, yeah.
Should I be hitting a D
No,
seventh there?
no seventh, because see, you're going the other direction. If
Yeah,
you were
but you're
going to
hitting,
come
you're
up,
hitting something that I'm missing there. What's that A?
that's what it is.
It's that A. That's
You
what
see,
I'm
if you get a
yeah.
D7, the next chord you should hit is G major.
That's right. Yeah, that's
You know.
right. It's the A. It was that A. That one quick
Right.
little B of the A. I just didn't go through that again if you don't mind.
I think more or less on the bass parts.
That still wasn't the one though.
It
There's
wasn't?
one after we've done that, and I go down to the G. Just before I come back to the D, between the G and the D, and then the E, you're hitting one thing in there. You're leading me back up from the G to that D. No, no, you're hitting one note in there. Maybe I'm not supposed to do anything.
I don't know.
Can you go through the second part again?
Sure, it sounds like me. You're doing a perfect
Yeah,
job.
but there's one thing in there. Let's just
Okay.
go again.
Yeah, it is a fast B.
Yeah. Well, no, I hit that. I hit the B.
Okay.
Then I was listening for something else.
Okay.
I did-
Okay, let's do it again.
What's that?
That's
D7.
seven.
There. That's the one that goes in there. That's the one I'm missing. Then I go to the G.
Yeah.
That's what I was missing.
Okay,
Well, let's go in. Go ahead.
go down to B.
That's it, though. That's it. I got to get a real quick, because you're hitting it on the fiddle. You're hitting on the fiddle. That's a D7. Well, if we play that now, I'll finally get that in my head someday.
You got a good ear.
That sounded good. Listen. Well, I'll have to give old Art.
Now that's a little jewel.
If
for
I play
mine.
see, I used to know it down Tahlequah. Well, I used to play it all the time, don't you? know the chords, but I'm not getting them in the right spot.
Evelyn does about as good a job as on that one as anybody I know of.
I used to
But we've
know
been
it.
playing that together.
The last part goes from the B minor to the A minor to an E minor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere I'm missing. There's a D in there somewhere, and I'm missing that. You're jumping in. Well,
It's a tough little.
well. Once you work it, it's jumping in parts there from minors to major, and then back to a minor again.
Let's see. Now, do you remember James Bryan, Nanook of the North?
If you started, I think it would. I don't know if I ever
It's
sang.
an A.
A.
It's a fast
Yeah.
D E A.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
See, there's your bass drum.
I was hitting all around that. I don't know where I was going. The
That's
first
it.
part's Bill Cheatham type of change, you know, so they wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll, you're right.
Maybe my B that's out. Did you remember those Spring Creek Breakdown? Or what about there's another one that was on one of those records? Let me think of it here. Road to Tyron or Farewell Tyron or something. Did you remember that one? That's a pretty good tune.
Who does that?
Now, where did I see that? That's in one of those. Didn't you have two James Bryan tapes?
Oh, I got several of his albums in there, and plus I got.
Oh, James Bryan?
Yeah.
I only have two. Does he have more than two? I got.
No, I'm lying. It's two.
Yeah,
He
that's what I was
just
thinking.
has two.
Okay, all right. No, this must be on this Road to Tyron or something. Must be on one of those Blake records.
Oh, and evidently.
Yeah,
yes.
and I tell you, there's another one on there. Did you ever hear this Shippingport? Shippingport, that's a good one. That's on. That's on Brian. That's on his first of May. That last one he did. You got that. You got that. I'm pretty sure you have that. It's a good tune.
Shippingport. Yeah, I think I've heard him play that, but you know, now, Gordon, do you know a tune called? Can't blame it. Not Kingsport, but Teetotaler's Reel.
Yeah. All right, I went too fast. I like to end those on minors like that. Building low ground's a good one to end on that minor. Now I was going to D in that second part.
Yeah.
That sounded all right, didn't it?
Right.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I learned that off of Baker's album, and boy, they're going right into, when he gets his rolled out. Get some little lilts for 30 seconds.
Say, I'll tell you one. If you ever learn, I'll work my tail off to learn to second it, because it's really it's not as crooked as it's just fast changing. Is that Rutland's Reel?
Oh boy,
That's
Foster's.
a Chubby. Is that no? Not Kenny Baker.
That's Hattie Foster.
Hattie Forster. How are you doing on that guitar?
Fine.
You getting any of these? That's what you got to get. That's what.
Let me see your little hands.
This one I play with.
Oh, it is.
This one I use when I play it.
Well, that's a good deal, and so do we. Let me play you a tune here. It's called Rockhill.
Yeah, I think you played this before. Go ahead.
Okay, well, if I already did it.
No, do it. I don't remember it. I just remember the name.
Again, I better get it now.
It's all right.
What happened?
I was going to get an envelope when I came in here and I forgot.
Oh, if we had time to play more together, I'd learn these second stuff. I don't know anybody playing with.
The only twisted about this is I'll give you the indication of which chord I'm going to,
Okay.
All
right.
but you just hang into D, one measure longer than what you ordinarily
Those long
think.
count dudes.
Now try it my way once.
Okay.
Stay 2 more measures in the D chord.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot, Gordon.
Sorry.
That is just 3 chords,
Okay.
other than
All
your
right.
minor. I love your minor you're putting
That'll
in.
go in there.
Yeah. But it sounds like it's going to go down to E.
I did. That's what I was getting ready to say. If it did.
You got that right on the
Yeah,
button.
that's good. It just seems like there should be something coming after it, but going right back to the D. Yeah.
That's another one of mine.
That's okay. I like these kind. This kind I like because they're not that old go around. They break it up a little bit.
Yeah, they do. Mine do. Did you ever hear a tune called The Baker's Reel?
Don't know whether they ever.
It's got that Bill Cheatham turnaround thing. It's
Okay.
played in G. So that'd be G, C, D.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Okay,
started
okay.
wrong. Gordon, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm I'm playing that tune wrong. I don't want to teach you wrong.
Jumped up to F, and so it's
Oh,
about
that's
the
the
same.
old Grey Goose.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
and C.
I did worse the second time than I did the first time. That's a good tune though. A little more playing to that and you get in pretty easy.
Yeah, it's tough.
Play that Star of Bethlehem.
D. Let me play you this little tune. I don't know if I played it right, but it's the way I hear it.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
that
fine.
yellow
That's what
barber.
makes it so good.
Is that pretty
Yeah.
pretty close?
Yeah. That's that Thomas plays that.
Yeah, yeah. Now Langsford plays it, but he plays it just a little. He got something in it that I don't have.
Well,
But
but he had his own.
Yeah.
He had a style that I hadn't
Oh,
heard
yeah.
anybody else play. So I don't think you could ever copy. Only thing I did notice, you tended to speed it up a little bit. Now, I don't know whether you started slow or it felt like you were
Gaining on you.
gaining on just a
Boy,
tiny
hold me
bit.
down.
in that.
Hold me down.
Yeah, just a little bit there in that part when it goes in there. I don't see how you hold your time when you get into those kind of
Well,
so crooked like that.
You know, I told Evelyn this last night. We were sitting right here playing, and I told her, I said, "There's Evelyn. There's that line, and I'm going to vary this way, and I'm going to go that way. You know,
Yeah, sure.
I'll stay as close to that line as I can, but don't you let me get far enough
Yeah.
ahead." And of course, she's good at holding. She'll look at just like that
Yeah.
if I get to dragging. Of course, I hardly ever drag. If I do anything, it'll be push.
Yeah,
But that-
most do. Most
But
people
that
do.
line needs to be right there, not like this. You
Worst
know?
thing that happens is to get a banjo player in. That
Oh,
always speeds things up. I got tape after tape after tape where you can just hear that coming right off. You know, you just feel it going on. Say, now that I'm into it, I got to get in there and pull tunes out for guys like you. There's one down there in Oklahoma they played called Hale's Rag.
Hale's Rag.
Yeah, that
Well, that's
it's and they started. There's two of them playing. There's a whole group of. I can remember mine the day they did this, and this has been 10 years ago. Art remembers this tune too because it was. And they started off and they got going too fast. And this old boy, one of the lead fiddlers, he said, "Stop."
yeah.
I said, "Boys, stop." Because you know, once you speed up,
Oh, that's
you can't slow down. You just soon quit and start over again. And it's it's just a Texas beat tune. It's not real fast, you know, but it's a good tune. I've got to start pulling some of those out. And I've got 2 or 3 rags that some guys have played that I hope I can find them again. I know who played one of them was this Paul.
Paul Warren.
No, from down here to Ozone, Arkansas.
Oh.
Paul Andrews, guy with the big beard.
The old man.
Yeah,
Yeah. He ain't too big. He's a.
Well, but he's taller than most of them down, but he has a big beard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Used to have an old boy that had one of those Billy Graham guitars that seconded him. The old boy, he had been, but he's got a real interesting bar chord style that's real good, but it's not Texas style. It's
bar.
real smooth. In other words, he's hitting all the notes.
Mm-hmm.
I like bar chording when you got guys like Texas Shorty's brother and some of those, that they may do this every beat, but they're hitting all the strings and they're not thumping, you know,
Yeah.
just clean chords. That really sounds good. Most of those guys just, you know, they're just hitting like that and they hit them pretty sloppy.
A palm job is what you call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They hit a bass note and a palm.
Yeah, wait about 10 more minutes here and I'll hit all
Let me play you a tune called. Did you ever play the Smith's Reel?
I know what it is because they played it up there at Bethel a couple
I
of
won't
times.
play that.
No, go ahead and play it. I never have played it much. If I did, it was somebody up there that don't remember it.
mean to slip them sliders in
Well,
there,
that sounded-
but it
Sounded okay.
did you ever play this Shenandoah Valley Waltz much?
I've heard. Is that the one? Does Dean play that?
I don't think so.
Go ahead. No, I've heard it, but I don't know. I haven't heard that in a long time. That's a pretty one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you can. There it is. I mean, you can do just like instead of hitting the full chord, just. Be out of your way in 5 minutes here.
Let's see. Do you remember a tune called Grello Man, Grello Woman?
I know the tune you mean, but I never have seconded it.
Or not, let me
Is that
tell
just
you.
one? It's an A and
No, it's an A. But it does not have a D chord in it. It goes to G. Each time you want to go to D,
Yeah.
go to A.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's a A, G, A, E.
It's a French Canadian tune.
Isn't that a weird tune?
Yeah, that's.
But you
Bo
done it
Dwan's
right.
played that.
Who?
Bo Dwan family we played with at Wolf Trap and in St. Louis one time. You'd have liked some of the stuff they played. The fiddler, the main fiddler, died a number of years ago, and his brother now, they're from Burlington, Vermont. They play a bunch of that kind of odd stuff. Lots of minors. These French Canadians, I don't know where they get them, but there's a bunch of those kind. We have a couple more here, and I better head on and let you all get
Oh,
to
let's
supper.
see.
Someday, I'll tell you, like I say, I'm getting.
Do you play that waltz
What is it?
in C? Listen to what? Da, 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 da. It goes down to E.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear, you know, when you come out of the C, you hear E and then you play an A.
A then. What is an A then? What's that? What is an A? C is E.
Here you go. Look at me. So, move famous just a second. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3.
You mean what kind of chord?
Just like that. 1.
Oh, you mean
Right, no. Yeah. It's an A.
what is the chord? That's F sharp minor. That wouldn't be it. That isn't it. That's F sharp.
You know how you get your D minor? Get your D minor right.
Okay. Yeah.
No. Where's your D minor at?
D minor right there.
Okay, I'm wrong. E minor, I meant.
There's an E minor on it.
That's the chord I'm wanting right
That's
there.
E minor. That's E minor.
Okay, let's try that. Up one. Right, there you go. That's the chord. Roxanne.
Roxanne. Oh, now what's different about that than? Huh? Yeah, I played.
Yeah. Instead of going into D, you get your get your A.
Oh, yeah.
La la la. Just bounce down 2 frets. Da da da.
Minor.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
See, do it again.
Played that up that Bethel thing. That's where I heard that.
Huh.
Yeah, here. Let's play one more. I better head on. You gotta get shot
It's
here.
96.
Wow.
That's like, yo, I rolled in the back of the truck, came in, my sides of my neck was wet.
Let's play Hooker's Hornpipe.
Okay.
Art plays that quite a bit, don't he?
No, Taylor McBain plays that a lot. That's one of his main tunes. Is.
Waltz. Golden Eagle hornpipe.
About one-third of the way through the senior division, and our fourth competitor is Julie Kraft.
Got one here called Ragtime Annie. There's one called the Swedish Waltz. This next one's called the Spotted Pony.
Speaker lets me get up there. Okay, approaching the halfway mark, our next contestant is Travis Inman. Okay. Looks like we're about right on time. Our sixth contestant is Cindy Langenwalter.
Snow deer. Rossi Waltz. Seamus O'Brien.
Okay, next contestant is Earl Ball.
First tune will be Sugar Tree Stone. For the waltz, we'll try to do Over the Waves. Bill Cheatham.
Okay, you can put it down next year. I want to take this time right here in the middle. We're halfway through. I want to recognize the judges. Now that I've recognized them, we'll go on. No, we'll do that later. Hi, folks. We'll do that at the end. Our next competitor is player number 8, or the 8th competitor today, Junior Merritt.
Sally Gooden. Roxana Walls.
Tugboat.
All kidding aside, I want to take time out now because it looks like we're going to be able to get the judging done and everything else, to recognize three folks who have been sort of, well, I can't say enough about any one of them. And when you get to all three of them together, I'd like for you to recognize Leonard Smith from Stark City, Art Galbraith from Springfield, and Bob Walsh from Cape Fear. Particular thanks. I don't put a lot of things on my office wall, but last year Art and Leonard came, and dear Bob, bless his heart, he made me an honorary member of the State of the Ozarks Fiddlers Association, and that is up on my wall, and as long as I live, it'll be there. Thank you very much, Bob. I genuinely appreciate that. All right, let's move on. Contestant number 9. Fellow that we've seen here for many of our 8 years, Dean Johnston.
We're going to try to play Fiddler's Dream. We'd like to try Annie Laurie. We'd like to try the Grey Eagle hornpipe.
Over the waves.
That's right.
I know some farmers in North Dakota and South Dakota would like this guy to come up and play for them so he can bring them rain. Well, we've had a balloon go off, microphone fall, and rain start. What more could we ask for, right? It is flat pouring down out there right now, beloved. All right. We've seen it rain before. Calm down, everybody. One of our judges is going to have to leave for a second. Hope Leonard hasn't left his fiddle out in the rain. Roll up his windows. Holy cow.
David Barnum here? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's raining outside, but even the judges are having a real difficult time hearing. So once again, I ask you, would you please be quiet when the performers are playing? In other words, shut up. Maybe you can understand those two words. Our last contestant of the day is David Barnum. before we're done, there's a fellow over here that I've been admiring his work all day, and I know that he goes unsung. Wesley Brown, right here. Let's give him a hand and a big round of applause. He's done a great job. That's Brown. Best music I've heard all day, and I know this sounds a little corny, is what I'm hearing right outside. That's great. I hope it does that all night. We had to spend $30,000 to pull off a fun fest to make it rain, but I guess, whatever. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to announce the winners of the junior division, and then we're going to ask them simply to line up at stage here in front. Well, they better, since this is small, we better bring them up here, okay? And then afterwards, ask them to go over here. I want to thank Don and Debbie Shell. You guys stand up. They've been sort of keeping... Would all 5 participants please just come on, all 5 juniors just come up on the stage. That'd be Lisa and Chuck and Justin, Emily and Susie. Let's have a hand for these 5 young competitors. They'll be moving into the senior division real soon, I'm sure. I'm going to... I know that, man. You did that. It's all his fault. One of these youngsters just said, well, there goes my nerves. Well, I can do it down here anyway. Okay. I'm going to move over here and out of the way so you folks can see these. You don't want to see my ugly face and my pot belly anyway. Isn't that right? Don't laugh, lady. You weren't supposed to agree so quick. Make you go stand outside in the rain. Be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. Amongst the top of the 5 performers, just a real quick math, only 38 points separated them out of a possible 900. Pretty close. And only 10 points separated the top, pardon me, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Our 5th place awardee is Susie Wallace. Susie, for 5th. A tie for 3rd and 4th, Justin Maddox and Emily Longwood. Would you step forward, Justin? Tie for 3rd and 4th. Second was Chuck Johnson. And our winner was Lisa Maddox. You all can go back over here, go over there. She's got your prizes for you. Now, we're not going to ask all of the guys to come back up. Hello, Lisa. We'll simply award the top 5 will be money places. 5th place in the senior division is Travis Inman. 5th place is Travis. Travis, where are you? Right back there. Now playing linebacker for the Chicago Cardinals. Travis, if you'll just go over there, I think the young lady right over yonder has some money for you. 4th place, Dean Johnson. Dean, congratulations. 4th place, Debbie has some money for you. It ain't much, but it's all we can afford this year. Third place is Junior Merritt. Junior, 3rd place. These were very, very close. 3rd, 2nd, and 1st, you could put your hat over them. 2nd place, Keith Taylor. Second place, Peaches, our defending champion. And our winner. First place this year in the 8th annual KTPS Old Time Fiddlers Contest is Billy Ward. Billy, congratulations. Good night. We'll see you. We're going to put up the chairs.